There we go. There's, I forgot the mute button. Oh, I could just listen to that music all day. I remember Jake, I think, used it for a stream during HRSC, and I was hooked. So thank you, YouTube, for all the wonderful, providing all the wonderful open source music for us to use with our streams. But yeah, so we're here. We're back in the Trans Am cars. First time we've done that. Since we last did it in 2024 with a series that had a different structure and format. Stay in a practice server here and started a bit early just to make sure everything is running correctly, which I think it is. Higher game volume. Could fit all these volumes for it, so I don't think you can actually see me playing my playing with my audio settings here in OBS, but I believe I can be heard and the game can be heard. Hopefully someone will let me know if the balance is bad or good at some point before the races, ideally. So to that channel, cancel, come on. There we go. That's where we should be. Discord. So yeah, it's going to be a very competitive series, and it's probably the strongest field that I have run in. Not everyone is here today, but when everyone is on track, I'll be happy to finish in the top 10. There's literally 10 to 15 guys running around here that I have absolutely no hesitation or shame in being beaten by, and being beaten by well. In the case of Mikkel drives an LMP 3 currently in Michelin Cup, I think. Casper's former he's driven a lot in real life. Esports Pro, Ross Esports, Reese has done a bit. And I've got my teammates Reese and Martin here, who are both a lot faster than I am. Mr. GP Laps joining us in the Cuda. When I join the next server, I'll just go join the event server rather than practice server. Just wait till... Let's check. I think it starts at 11:30. So let me try and provide a bit of a rundown. Series and in the race today. So yeah, got a 7-round series, a world tour. Last time we limited our races to the USA, and last Trans Am series in 24 we ran one long race. So we had pit stops, and the races were anything up to the order of an hour and a half to 2 hours. And so we love these cars at HRSC, and we thought that we're going to run them on rotation. So this time around, we thought we'd do things a little differently. So yeah, we've got a sprint and a feature race, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be intense. For the sprint race, we've got 15 minutes quali, then a 20-minute race, and then for the feature race, we've got a 1-lap shootout. Both are private, so no other cars on track during quali. And this shootout should mix the grid up for what is a 40-minute race, sorry. And the sprint race is about 20 minutes, so a lot shorter than what we did last time. But yeah, there's the points system. And we don't have, the other thing is we don't have Pro or Am divisions this time around, so we've expanded the point system to allow for a few more point scorers. But yeah, and in terms of where we're going, we're at Adelaide today. We're then going to Mount Panorama, then off to Japan at Suzuka, and then we hit North America, so Road America and one of my favourites, Mossport in Canada, only a couple of hours away from where I live, and then we're down to Argentina, running a fast outer circuit there, which should be a lot of fun. And then we finish at Kyalami, and that's the modern version of Kyalami. So I quite like these tracks, and it's very satisfied with the with the schedule. Got a million things on my mind here. Sure. Let's check announcements. No announcement yet about the server. It should be up by now. So this one. Okay, so let me run. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat. Let me run through the entries here. We've got my friend Scooby driving the Javelin as part, and teamed up with Nicholas, who's driving a Ford, I think, a Mustang in Lambda Loopy Limited. We've got another strong team in Auriga Autosports with Brannick, Tom D, and Danny Verman. They're all really quick, so they'll do that Camaro credit. We have Yuri in Competition United Motorsports. I don't think Yuri has a teammate. Yuri's solid. Jonathan D is in the Camaro and is an ever-present in the field. Always good to see John join. And we've got Tim Spencer, I believe, with the very, very subtle livery, 6-7 livery. Subtle, but for the kids, I guess you could call that one. So that's the Camaro runners. We've got the Brabham Motorsport boys. So we've got Bert Knops and Cedo Viger. Forgive me if I've mispronounced that, Cedo. In the Dodge Challenger. Got Nate. Welcome, Nate, to the series in the beautiful Matt Wright livery, Alan Moffat tribute livery that Alan ran in an XD Falcon, I think, in 1979 at Bathurst. Then we have Miff, beautiful livery in the Dodge. She's up for the Dodge again this time around, as she did last time. Then we've got my colleagues, former teammates and friends from HGS Rensport, who I do drive for in LMU. We have Austin, unfortunately, or fortunately, Nico, who is driving this car, is actually away doing some commentary. So some commentary on some real life karting, so I hope that's going well, mate. Then we've got another couple of aliens here in Mikkel Gade and Casper Stolzer. Casper Stolz, sorry. It's another surname murdered. Hopefully I can score as many points in this series as I do mispronounce people's surnames. I might be doing pretty well. Mr. Mark Johnson in the beautiful Ford Mustang for Fish Motorsport. We've got Golden Era Racing with Aku, who is new, so welcome. Nicholas Kirsten, who's always competitive, always up near the front in the Lambda Loopy Mustang. Good old Doc Slappy. Welcome back, Doc. Is in the Lucozade. Not sure if I'm supposed to call it that, the Lucozade Mustang. Then we have the rally gentlemen. We've got Steve Carman, Chris Gordon, my Canadian compatriot, and Oliver Day in the Mustang. And we do have another member of that team somewhere, probably in the Pontiac land. So they're a 4-driver team, much like my team is. Then we've got the Cudas, the interesting cars. So we have Mr. Jake William, aka GP Laps, who is guesting in a Cuda, beautiful looking thing. So he'll be very competitive, representing Brundle Motorsport Sim Racing. And that's as a part owner of this league, it's a very nice to see names like Brabham and Brundle on teams that are competing in our events. It's very satisfying. So thanks for joining us, Jake. Hopefully you don't get run into like we were running into you in the pit lane on one of the practice servers. Poor guy got hit about 5 times in one session. Now we have me. So this is my car. I've taken, it's a bit of an Alan Moffat tribute, transplanted from a Mustang onto a Cuda, but very happy with the way it turned out. One of the nicest cars that I've done. I haven't done too many, but yeah, really happy with the Cuda Cola Cuda. Then we have my teammates here, Martin Beyer, who is just absolute, he's an alien in my mind. He's just really fast. Matt is very, very, very close to me on pace. We'll be probably scrapping around together. And then we also have Reese. So we're the Cuda Crew. Reese is probably going to be up in front of me, myself and Matt, and up with Martin. But Martin's the man. Jake's probably a bit faster than myself and Matt too. So it's just a crack field here. Crazy how high quality it is. Got the Far Cops Racing boys back, Pulse and Ingmars, I think it is. Forgive me, I've forgotten the name. But it's good to see those guys back. And then we've got the very rapid Nils Santkovsky in the Wilk Sport Cuda, and he's a bit of a nemesis of mine, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but he's very quick, so he'll probably be in front of me. I'm definitely down the bottom of the list, just within the Cudas alone. So I haven't even got to the end of the field yet. Forgive me, I'm not. Oh, that is Declan's teammate, and whose name escapes me, and I apologise for that. Can't see the name on the side there. I knew I wouldn't remember two of these, and I'm probably going to struggle. Blue line, I can't remember either. Riley, who's not with us today, is off at a Corvette event. We've got Francesco, who's new to us. Welcome aboard. Lev Speed, I forget who that is. Sorry. We've got Mr. Snatch Tractor, Nikolai, who I always love seeing on our grid. Then we have the last couple of aliens, the Team Traction alien pair of Yerne Simoncic and Ross McGregor. I think that's Yerne's number. It is. And Ross. And finally, we have David and Chris, the Cuda, our Hawaiian compatriot. And it's great to see him on the list. So I better select the right car here. Fine. Actually, I'll just check that this is the... Is that right? There's only one person in there? Estimates. I just... and the filter's not working. Okay, that must be the server. Let's join and find out. Got an hour of practice, so shouldn't be too much of a... missing too much here. Yeah, this... oh, wow. It's already been... Have I been talking that long? I have. Okay, well, time for talk is over. Get out there and try and get to grips. Okay, so need to put a sprint race setup on here to start with. So that's the one. Temperature's pretty... I could maybe get away with a bit less rotating, but I don't think that makes a huge amount of difference at Adelaide, to be honest, in terms of drag. So let's, what have I got in here? 40 laps. Race to, it's about 2.5 litres a lap. The race is 20 minutes, which will be about 14 laps, so I need 35 litres. Oh, 40 will be fine. Let's go for a drive, eh? One. Always with R factor 2. I need to load my wheel profile, make sure that steering isn't too heavy. And then now we should be good to go. It's pretty dumb. What a good start. Late to slow down now, mate, whoever that was. Need to take notice of that light at the end of the pit lane. Yernay. So, okay. You can do what you like, Yernay. laps in a row. People waltzing out of pit lane. The old yellow taxi, the New York cab. Oh, tyre. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Mark. Ah, fucking hell. I hope I'm getting all of this shit out before the race actually starts. Being hooted by people. Ah. Self. Escape, buddy. Ah, yeah. On the limit there. I had a low 30 in that before I come across, so I lost about 4/10 coming across Chris. Turned around exactly like I was there, but maybe a little back more towards the apex. Ah, come on. Shouldn't complain too much. I'm guilty of it myself at times. That's not the way to do that corner. Not the way to do it at all. Well, got to try and not do that during the race. Yeah, yeah, you can't be hitting that curve like that. Oh well, pretty happy that. Oh, I was missing a wheel. I was wondering why the braking performance wasn't that good. Oh well, let me just check that everything's running and in order here. Yep, looks like it, which is good. So back to the game. Oh, yeah, this. Oh, that's a bad bounce. Let's minimise the screen there. Yep. So as has been all the way through practice servers and so on, these two are at the front, and our boy Martin is hot on their heels. Then Frantic just manages to pull time. Ron race pace, I'm pretty close to Frantic. He looks like he's picked up some performance lap time somewhere. Reese a little bit quicker than me, unsurprisingly, and Ross. Niels just, not much difference between me and Niels there, so I'll take that. Wow, Cedo, he'll be quicker than that eventually, and as will Yerne. Matt will probably gain, oh there's, there goes Yerne. I think that was the legendary Snatch. No, that was Chris. Where is Mr. Snatch Tractor? Hasn't joined us yet. I hope we get a few people joining in the last 20 minutes of practice here, because might be a bit disappointing otherwise. Might try and do a few low fuel quali sims here. For 15 minutes, and then I'll go and have a bit of a bathroom break. Take. So yeah, I've been banging on a lot about the quality of the field, and honestly, for me, top 10 finish will be a win, and to finish. And when everyone, like Nico is back and Bert, who isn't here this weekend, like it'll get even harder. wasn't good for lap time. Might look good, but tyres are getting a bit hot now. Oh, that'll do. Okay, should be able to get a half decent quali time out of that. I am about to switch over into quali, so I'm going to have a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back, but I'll leave it on someone here.
For
yeah, no, sorry about that. It's right. We'll run through everything in a second anyway.
I take all the blame. It's all my fault. Don't worry about it too.
all
Right.
right.
I guess we'll get started. We've still got a few people joining, actually.
Still a few. I can still hear people driving.
Yeah.
Who cannot see
That's right. We'll get going.
I'll round them up, Tom. You
Make
get
sure
started.
to be on live. Nobody's trying.
It's fine.
Aku, Chris, Liski is having issues.
I dragged Aku in here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, good afternoon, or evening, or morning, or wherever it is for you local. This is round one of the Trans Am World Tour. We're at Adelaide, as I'm sure you've all realised by now. So just to briefly go through the schedule. It's the free practice session, which we've just had. Then we'll be going into a 15-minute sprint qualifying session. That will be solo for this round only, because Steph's been having some issues with servers. So we just want to minimize the amount of changing and stuff that we need to do. So you have 15 minutes solo, and then there'll be a brief warm-up, followed by the race. Which should be 13 laps. It will actually display as 14 laps because it's a rolling start, so we'll have one additional kind of formation lap, which will work out to about 20 minutes. I know there was a bit of discussion in the Discord earlier, but it rounds out to the same thing regardless. We'll then have a one-shot qualifying for the feature race. Then there'll be another warm-up, and then there'll be a 26 or 27 with the formation lap race, which will be about 40 minutes. For the starting procedure, obviously it's manual rolling start, so it will put you on a standing start like a normal standing start in rFactor would, and then it will count down and go green. We don't want anybody to be racing at this point. The leader will then pull away slowly, and the rest of the field will follow in single file. We'll then get to the final kink before the kind of penultimate corner, the kink, and I want everybody to go in 2 by 2, get nice and close to the person in front of you so that we're not getting any big gaps in the field. And if the leader could slow us down to about 60 kilometers an hour or 37 miles an hour, as we roll up to the start line, just to make sure that we get everybody as compact as possible, because we want to try and avoid anybody starting through the final turn. You'll see there's two red lines here in between this kind of light board and then the start finish line. It's up to the leader when they decide to go. Please don't dummy a go, and if you put your foot down at all, just go, because otherwise there's going to be a massive concertina and you could end up with having a big incident into turn one. Also, if people could please try and drive through their grid boxes so that we've got a bit of a separation between the cards on the left and the right, just again to avoid getting tangled at the start. Turn 1 and 2, I guess, is quite an interesting series of corners, particularly with the track limits as they are. So if everybody could just please take it easy. It's not going to be one in the first corner. You know, it's going to be very easy to have quite a large accident there. So it's going to require some give and some take from everybody just to make sure that we can get there cleanly. Lapping, there'll probably be some lapping because there's some very, very quick people seem to have joined us. But because it's all one make, we'd really appreciate if everybody could get out the way, come offline, come off the accelerator in a straight. You know, it's very, very difficult to pass around here because everybody's car is virtually the same performance. So just please get out the way. It's Grand Prix rules. It's not endurance rules. Otherwise, you're just going to have people being forced to dive bomb you, and it just is going to increase the chance of an incident.
This is a good
Track limits. I'm sure you've all done plenty of practice, so you know roughly where the line is. It's roughly where this red line is here that you can see. You know, it does mean that it's quite exciting through turn 1 and turn 2. Just, you know, try and keep it in the track limits. It is what it is. Sometimes you'll probably go over, but that is roughly what we've gone for. The pit lane is no speed limit, but the kind of thing I would mention is that pit exit is really quite dangerous on this track. So please be aware, keep an eye on your HUD if you've got something like that, and keep an eye on your mirrors, and try not to just merge out in front of a train of faster cars that might be coming through. If you need to, just check up at the end of the pit lane and try and find yourself a bit of clean space. It's likely that at least one person's going to hit the wall at some point. Please do be very careful and slow down and get offline if you've got a damaged car. If you think it's not going to be safe for you to get back to the pit lane, or you're not in control of the vehicle, please just escape, because otherwise you have the chance of ending someone else's race, which I'm sure nobody wants to do. If you lose a wheel, please just escape out immediately. Your kind of chance of having a good result will be gone anyway due to the length of repair times, and you're just at high danger of causing a further accident. If you disconnect, you can reconnect, but again, as you're leaving the pit lane, please be mindful of cars that are coming through on the racing line, and don't cause an accident by just swinging out of pit exit. There's no particular orange zones for this lap, which means apart from lap 1. So overtaking is free everywhere. Just please use your common sense. It's really unlikely that you're going to be able to do a move into turn 1. Likewise, you're probably not going to be able to make a move into turn 8 either. Just be sensible. You know, there's 2 races here. And the kind of another thing on that note is, if you see yellow flags, please just back it off a little bit. A lot of this is very blind, and if someone's hit the wall on the exit, you don't want to be on the ragged edge, not being able to avoid them. And likewise, if you see someone's checked up in front of you for yellow flags, please don't stick it up the inside and try and see that as an opportunity to pass. I think that's about it, really. You know, it's non-contact. Please, good driving standards, everyone. It's the first race of the season, so people might be a bit rusty, but just keep it calm. And I think there'll be good points on offer if you manage to keep it between the walls. Has anybody got any questions with that?
Tom or Steph, can you tell us if there is a set amount of track limit points per race?
It is set to 10 points. You normally will not reach that unless you really cut the fourth corner. Penalty is a drive-through.
Okay, thank you.
If I may add to that, usual cut in the first chicane is 1.75 when you go at a decent speed. So you can get around 7 cuts during the race if you don't go over the board.
Can we escape during quali?
Yes, you can escape
Yeah.
during quali. Reminder, second quali for the feature race is 1 flying lap. So you have your out lap, flying lap, in lap. Don't go for 2 flying laps or you will lose that time.
And
Yeah.
we don't
That's
need
for
to return
race
to pits
2.
to escape.
Yes, you can go return pits to escape.
No, we don't need to return to actual pit lane and then escape. We can escape
Oh, no.
anywhere.
Yeah, you
Yes, you can escape anywhere,
sorry.
but
Okay,
please,
copy,
obviously, don't do it. Halfway down the straight, or just stop in the middle of the track, or something like that.
Yeah.
If you want to pull off into a runoff and just escape, that's fine.
Copy.
And there's also no damage rules in qualifying. So if we lose a wheel in qualifying, we can also
Yep.
just escape and go back out again.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all
that's
free.
fine.
That's all free.
Any more for any more? No. Okie doke. Right. Well, in that case, session's about to take over, so everybody just hang tight. The one other thing I'd mention is as we go to the second qualifying race, please stay in the main server. You don't need to leave, and it will manually tick over. All right. Good luck, everyone. Have fun.
Good luck, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Have a
everyone,
good
for
race. Have a
thank you,
safe
everyone,
one.
for signing up,
Good luck.
and have a good race.
Yeah, good luck,
Good
everyone.
luck.
Right. So back to we've got quali now. So for the sprint race. So 15 minutes, I believe. And it's private, which will be good. No dealing with other okay. Right. Alrighty, so six. Brakes. Let's go out. quali now. End the session. Okay, I might put a bit more fuel in and see how. I think what amount of fuel I'll be using for the sprint. 42 is a good number, the meaning of life and all that. That's not the way to do turn 8 on an out lap. Going way too hard there. damage there, so... Ah. It's getting critical here. Need to improve. Thanks, Jerry. Thanks for popping in, mate. Appreciate the support. It is? Okay. I'm mumbling a bit. Put it closer to my mouth might help. Let me know if that's any better, Jerry. I'll adjust it after qualifying anyway. Better. That's the way. Come on, Mark. Can't be chatting in the middle of qualifying like that, mate. Oh, out qualified. Oh, unless Yerne has another flyer here. Woo! Out qualified Yerne. Wow. That's a pleasant surprise, I have to say. Wow, Reese, well done. Wow, Reese. Reese smoked everyone. Wow, well done. That's great. Yeah, that extra. I'm gonna go a little higher fuel. It makes it a bit more drivable, to be honest. So if I have about 20. Don't. Ooh. Very happy with that. Oh. So my audio is a bit low, eh? Must mean it's mixing. Yeah, I guess it's a little bit low. I should turn the game down a bit, I guess. They are. Let me turn the game down a little bit. Hopefully that helps, Jerry. With respect to the mix. Yeah, it's very tight, mate, and overtaking's going to be at a premium, so. Excellent, mate. I'm always messing around with those levels. Unfortunately, it changes from game to game, so I think I'd had it adjusted for AMS2, not R factor 2. Not a great time to leave, Steve. Thanks, Mark. That was wild. Important of things to come, I think. Race time. I'm actually like it with a medium fuel load in it. So I'm gonna put a bit more fuel than I need in it. Yeah, see how we go. This is, yep, it's gonna be, main thing is get to the end. I may lose a few spots. I may lose a few spots at the start, but check. It's all okay. Yeah. Oh, Chris, come on. Can't leave it. Can't leave 40 seconds before the start. Oh no, other people are disconnecting. Might see a server restart here. Maybe not. Martin beside me there. Luck, old mate. This full course yellow thing. Yeah, what is this? Full course yellow. What? Niels has a penalty. Might do a restart here. Tell Niels, just run the race out. Hopefully he doesn't get a black flag. Yep, it is. Hang on, what? What's this full course yellow? You racing or not? Let's race and see what happens. But it's telling me I can't pass anyone. What's going on here? Come on, this is... Now we're bunching up again. What is going on? Stop the race, Steph. 1 lap to go. Steph, you got to restart the race. This... Oh, so it's actually put extra laps into it. Now I've got damage. Or body damage, fortunately, nothing. So we're going to get 14 laps racing, but... Easy, Mark. Well, this is on us for not testing, but why would it throw a safety car start? But no. Yeah, okay. Good stuff, Steph. Good stuff. Yeah, indeed. I think we'll get a restart here, so... Martin will certainly be hoping we do. Oh, Matt dive-bombed Yerne. They've got some history from 2024. I think Matt's still pissed off. just going to keep racing until... That's the session switching over. Oh, going over on his front. Okay. Cancel. Okay. Yeah, thank God for Steph indeed, Jerry. He's a absolute champion, and if I was in that situation, I'd be freaking out, basically. So we'll accelerate through these sessions. No, just make it a full race. Why make it 10-lap race? Okay, well, like, why not just make it the same distance? Don't want that. They want to take a little bit of fuel out of the car. Oh. Oh, new session. Okay. 10 laps is 25 litres, so it's more. Like double that. Someone drives off. No, oh yeah, probably, yeah, you're right, Jerry, just keeping it within the broadcaster's schedule. Yes. Oh, Franek. So Steph's just setting the grid here. And we'll be off on our race session. Hopefully Franek gets back in. Yeah, this isn't great when this stuff happens, but just R factor 2 is just, yeah, you would. Oh. A little bit frustrating, but shit happens. No, you can't. People, why are we leaving the race? Like, I assume it's a disconnect because it's just madness to leave now by choice. We said don't leave once quali starts. Oh boy. Yeah, it is. It's a terrible. Well, I mean, it's 8 years. It's 13 years old at this stage, and although they did improve the UI somewhat, like there's just so much jank in the files, like settings and it's what makes it a great game, great driving experience, I guess, all those settings, but then you just get something random like this happen. Like I just, there's no server setting. Like I've set these servers up before and there's absolutely no setting that says safety car start. So it's just decided for some reason that it's going to throw a safety car start in. Thank God for that, Jake. I've never actually reordered a grid on the fly like this, so I don't know how difficult or stressful it is. It's certainly stressful if people are leaving, and I only got 26 drivers in there. Okay. I mean, that's still a good size grid, but I was expecting. Ah, okay. Well, it's going to be a show anyway when we get going. I think it'll be carnage even with 26, but we had like we had 47 entries, so there's about 10 withdrawals today. So who normally would have been here but for other commitments. So yeah, we'll probably have close to 36 most rounds. So yeah. Just hope that it's working okay for Steph in the back end here. Well, they used to race 52 cars at Bathurst. That was when it was a multi-class race, but yeah, it did cause a lot of issues there. So hopefully Steph's done the grid and just tick over into the race session here. Okay, good. Thank you, Frantic, for... Don't leave the server.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
That's a throwback, Matt. Do grid. Okay, let's just check that we've got everything. Go. Yep. Where is Niels? Martin's there. Come on. Kel, well done, mate. What? Go, Martin. Okay. Yeah, the laps aren't ticking over. That's my crit spot, I guess. Oh, it's defaulted to a standing start for some reason. Gets them driving in anyway. Oh, yeah. Some World Trade Center action in my mirror there. What? Oh, shit happens. Race Diurne very often, get to race him, so I'm just gonna stick around here. Oh, I'm winning. I'm staying here until it... What are you doing? Thanks, Niels. What you were trying to achieve there, Niels, but let's see. Yeah, I guess he's... Okay, so we will join this server, I guess. Yeah, let me see what okay, nothing yeah, well, Chris, you need to keep an eye on things, mate. I mean, oh, he's in VR probably, which does make it difficult. I'm gonna have a quick bathroom break, so I'll be right back, and I'll just leave you with a bit of R Factor 2 music. Be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's see, HRSC race day. Oh, so that's classic R Factor 2. It worked when we tested it. Now it doesn't. So let's what can you do? R Factor 2. Great sim, shit game. And what's going on here? Don't tell me I'm going to start running into the game fucking around on my end. I need to leave this be. The unfortunate thing is, with R Factor 2, if you start clicking around now, I think it's hung. So we're not... Oh, you bastard. This is so fucking R Factor 2. Go away. Just close it. No windows. You're not going to fucking help. Oh, that's a shame. I was going so well. Now, now I'm at the mercy of this sprint qualifying, 1 lap qualifying. If I can get into the server, that is. Or one person in there, that's a bonus. Please work. I would like to do one race this afternoon. Well, I'm in now. Okay. So business time. This yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, hell. Oh, sprint. Go down 42. Oh. Fucking factor 2. Such a... Indeed. You can have a nice 40-minute race. Exactly. How long have we got here? I might actually... I've got to have a quick bathroom break here. I really hope they don't set the session over while I'm in there. Okay. It's better. Yeah, 1 lap quali. Out lap, flying lap. It's going to be interesting. I generally thrive in 1 lap qualies, but let's see what we can do. Should mix up the grid a bit, which will be interesting and possibly nerve-wracking. Yeah, I'm disappointed. I would have scored some good points, I think, in that race, but it's the same for everyone, and it's only fair that we yeah, well, things weren't working properly, so you can't score something when it's that not working like that. Indeed, mate, yeah. There's a fine line here between bravery and stuffing it into the wall, though. So I find not being so brave is a good thing. Here we go. Hopefully no one gets kicked. Which is another wonderful feature of R Factor 2 is that people often report getting kicked in transition between sessions. So, yeah, fingers crossed here. Okay. Nice and calm. Let's see if we can get in the top 10 here. Where are you, Doc? Trying to join a session before. I hope you're keeping an eye on the Discord, mate. And there's weirdness like this, you should always keep an eye on the Discord. Here we go. Quali time. Death. Let's get this over and done with. Fuck that up. Ugh. Be lucky to stay in the top 10 probably, but probably about a few. Yeah, that I lost about 3/10 in that the left-hander there. Bit late on the brakes, so can't complain too much about. Tom. Oh, this will be a fight now. I'm in a bloody Camaro sandwich. An Auriga Autosport Camaro sandwich. Okay. Oh, Franick, well done. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be way down the grid here. 12th. That's that's just ridiculous. But anyway. Oh, okay. I think we whack the fill this up. I just like it better with more fuel in it. See how we go. Unsaved, eh? What's save? Save it. Sure. FB's fine. Down to 12th there. That's a bit disappointing after being... I should have been probably 10th there. But let's see if we can make it into the top 10. I think that's an aim for... well, let's hope the start works first. And then... it's a stunning lap, Frenick. He does some amazing stuff in a car, my good friend, and it was really nice to share the Valkyrie with him a few weeks back at Sebring, and it's quite good to share the car and see what he does. I was quite happy with how I shaped up to him actually in that car, but I do have an affinity with the Valkyrie, it seems. So. It's, oh, Matt didn't get all him. Well, that's, yeah, there's going to be some death, that's for sure. Anyway, don't be such a pessimist, Jerry. Okay. Lazy 1.6 seconds slower than Mikel. 1.5. Split a difference there. Okay, I want to get a few cobwebs out here. Did he say no one drive out or? No. Good question, though. I don't think it is. It's not. Looking at the chat. If not, manual rolling start. Okay. Yeah, we should do that and then do the rolling lap. Well, it is. Thank you, Doc. I don't know what happened, mate. Like, why couldn't you join the server? We shouldn't be... It should not be set to a... I don't think it should be set to a rolling start. We should be doing the rolling start ourselves, but... Yeah, sorry, mate. Sorry it's been such a confusing and disorganised experience. Yeah, I think we should have had a standing start and done the manual rolling start. Well, let's hope this actually works.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're not Robinson Crusoe there, Doc. It's been a little bit frustrating, but we're doing our best, so I let's just get on with it. The thing is, there are no instructions until you get to the grid. Yeah. Yeah, he is actually. Oh, God. It's just like I was actually winning the first race, like when it was controversially stopped. I'm gonna sue like Felipe Massa. Don't just. We're going to basically do 2 formation laps here, I believe. So, excuse my... Just make sure things set up here. Okay. I'm going to take it to the the International Court of Arbitration, Sports Arbitration. I love how the push to pass light comes on as soon as you touch the accelerator in this thing on my tiny HUD. Okay. That's it. Burn your tyres up, Tom. That thing's lifting its front wheel off the inside wheel off the ground when it's cornering. It's like, just like it should. I think it will work as a rolling start this time. quite the train in front of me here. Nicholas, I think, is it? Or yeah, it's going to take someone making a mistake, basically. Oh, Tom. Thanks, mate. Yeah, it's hard to follow the chat or anything, really. Very easy mistake to make. I see someone's overheating up ahead of me, I think. Yeah, someone's overheating up ahead. Hopefully I can keep my temps under control. Okay. Thanks for sharing that. That's comforting. Whoops. I understood what you were getting at, mate. Hello, Martin. Thanks for popping in, mate. I'm a little busy here, so I can't really keep an eye on the chat too well. got to concentrate here. Oh. Oh, too wide through there's pretty. Danny's dropped off behind me, which is good. No pressure, really. Oh, it's Nicholas holding everyone up. it's pretty much impossible. Unless someone makes a mistake, basically. Well, almost ended up in the red wall then. Jake looks like his tyres are hot. The trolley train. Nicholas is doing a trolley train. God, we're slow behind Nicholas. Oh, Yerne got through him, I think, or Ross. Yerne. Nice pass, Jake. Probably could have dive bombed Ross there, but I reckon he would have turned in on me just through lack of vision. Give my regards to the boss, mate. That's enough for me. Oh, this has allowed Danny to catch right up with me, which isn't good. kind of parking it on the apex, which is really slowing me down there. Sorry, Jake. Come on, mate, bring it home. Thanks, guys. One lap to go. I'll take that. Top 10. 9th, actually. Oh. Good battle, Jake. Yeah, that was good. Very intense. I'm a ball of sweat here. Yeah, from my starting, I gained 3 spots in the end. Yeah, that's the... Well done, Ross. Yeah, very measured drive. I was very happy with that, and I think, like I was thinking at the start of the race, there's no point really attacking this group because they're going to keep tripping over each other. So I saved a little bit, wasn't quite driving, wasn't quite full push, and I think I kept the tyres relatively cool, and you could see how loose Jake was getting, and I'll have to watch that pass back. That was pretty good, I think, around the outside. Don't do it, David Coulthard. Well done, Yone. There you go. He's pretty happy. Franek got a podium. That's fantastic. Well done, Franek. Wow. I actually, yeah, I think on race pace, I could have been up around 5th or 6th, like hanging on to those guys. But Nicholas was, I could have done low 30s. But for the first part of that race when we're all fresh, but Nicholas was really slowing us up in that first phase of the race. It was a classic trolley train. Classic trolley. Ah, dear. he was holding everyone up. But that Nicholas is great at defending. Like I've got a lot of admiration for Nicholas. He will not give up a position. Yeah, he gives up positions like a dying man gives up their days left to live. Not very forthcoming. But I fully admire that approach, that uncompromising approach. And yeah, no, that was good. It was a shame we had the problem with the sprint race, because I would have probably had another top 10 there around the same position. But what, Reese crashed out, did he? Okay. So I was actually the leading Cuda Crew in the end. Wow. It's going to be some replay watching tonight and for the rest of the weekend. Matt DNF'd. A lot of DNFs. Tom binned in turn 8. Martin must have had an issue somewhere, so did Reese. Yeah, he's a very crafty racer, and I have not, like, that was a joke. Like, I'm not having a crack at him at all. Like, if you can do that and get away with it, why not? Like, that's racing. We've got to get around, and I'm pretty. Let's see if I can go back to. Is this it? I want to see this pass. I think this will be it. What lap is this? Doesn't say. Yeah, I was way faster than Jake through this section into turn 3. Turn 4, sorry. Not this lap. This is where I tapped him, I think. Yeah. Lucky he survived that. I'm so glad he survived that. I think this might be coming up here. Oh, here we go. Oh, I kept it in there. That's, yeah. Yeah. And he tried to do the crisscross. And I just held my line then and I was good to go. Off we go, yeah. Pretty happy with that. Yeah, I've figured out some things about frame rate on my computer that have stopped a lot of the, made it work a lot more efficiently on my GPU and CPU, so. Yeah, really, oh jeez, I was hard on the brakes there. But yeah, no, very happy with that. And I drove away from him a bit in the end, which is good. I obviously had a bit of tyres were in a little better condition, I'd say. But from a team perspective, that's pretty disappointing result. Because you would have expected Martin and Reese to finish ahead of me, so yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I might call it a day on that. But yeah, very happy with that. Yeah, need to have a shower and a rest and watch some replays back as well as the broadcast. So, okay, Reese was running too much grill tape by the sound of it. Maybe he cooked his engine. I don't know. But yeah, I think I'll head off. But really appreciate you guys popping in as always. It really makes it a nice day for me when I see Martin and Doc and Jerry. Thanks for keeping me company through the whole thing, mate. I really hope that we share a track again soon when you feel ready to do it again. And on that note, I'll wish you all a good remainder of the weekend. And I I'm not sure. I may be doing an LMU 6-hour race tomorrow with Franek in the Valkyrie, but see. But I might be streaming again tomorrow if you keep an eye out. Okay, bye for now. Take care. Love you all.